But yeah, it's I could technically be hitting them right now, but I want it to last a little longer. I only got hit once by him right there. So, but whenever you die, you can't. It's supposed to be like you can't go back and, or you have to start over the level and get all the boxes again if you want to get the gem. But it's for some reason I was still able to get to the part where it would tell you if you got the gem or not, or if you got all the boxes. That's kind of weird, and now I'm starting to wonder, like, starting to think maybe it's if you die after getting a checkpoint. Now that I think about it, maybe that's something that everyone already knew, but I'm just realizing it as I'm playing this. If that's the case, I don't know for sure. But you know. So I'm sure a lot of people will tell you part of what makes this game so hard is the fact that you can't use joystick controls. Which, yeah, that does definitely make it a lot harder. But it's not like impossible. It's just, you know, it feels, to be honest, this game feels more like it needed joysticks than Super Mario 64. A lot of people always say, like, Super Mario 64 on the N64 felt right. Let me check that real quick. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I just got a phone call from something. It's related to what happened yesterday, as I was saying earlier. Assuming you're watching all of this, I'm sure this is possibly the next part. Let's see. I'll just break that box. Okay. Oh. Well, that was almost useless, wasn't it? Let's see here. But yeah, it's, you know, I was checking my phone there. Let's see. I forgot what I was going to say. I like how the trees are just 2D, but then again, this is like, this came out about a year or so after, maybe almost a year after the PlayStation had come out. If I can get through here, that'd be nice. Yeah, screw it. I'm just breaking boxes. But anyway, but you know, yeah. Let's see. I can understand nostalgia has a part in why these games are still successful today. But something I noticed. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get the gem because there was a secret gem thing right there, and I don't have it unlocked. So, there was a good point brought up about in this. I don't know if you've ever seen Game Theory or like just the Game Theorist channel in general. They have something called Deadlock, where they try to say, is this usually is it good or bad, but it's like, is this or that, basically. And so basically it's you know, I'll just use an example, good or bad. And the thing was, like, is Crash Bandicoot actually that good, or is it just nostalgia from older fans, you know, saying that it's good because they grew up with it? I'm sure a lot of what MatPat said was, like, the way he said it and everything was just following a script. But, he was kind of... he was kind of talking out of his ass, basically. I don't know how else to put it. I probably could have put it a little cleaner, but odds are you may not care. But it, like, the way he was saying things and what he was saying was just, I can understand. Yeah, maybe nostalgia has a piece in, like, a lot of these games, like, always being considered better than than they might be, but he was talking about how Mario is still fun, like Mario 64 is still fun because blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, the irony is your nostalgia is what's keeping you liking that game. I can agree that Mario 64 can be fun, but the fact that people say that that one aged well and this and Sonic Adventure didn't age as well is kind of dumb, because you know, to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna exit out of this level real quick just so I can try and start over. But what I'm saying is, so I can get the gem. But what I'm saying is, like, to me personally, and I'm sure there's others, Mario 64, while still kind of fun, hasn't aged as well as this game or Sonic Adventure, at least the DX version. And a lot of people like to say, like, oh, it aged so much better than these games, and Sonic Adventure is awful now. I disagree. I mean, if that's actually their opinion, that's fine. But like, if there's people that just kind of say it just for the sake of, because it's popular to say, then that's not what I'm okay. That's something I'm not okay with. I mean, I can't really stop it, but it's something. Crap. This is gonna be one more try. If I can't get it this time, I'm just not gonna get it. I just want to at least get one gem through this playthrough. At least one gem. But yeah. That's my opinion. But like something that was brought up that was a good point in that video, the Deadlock video on the Game Theorist channel, was that like Nintendo made a revolutionary game, and it was before Crash came out. And a good point that was brought up was that Nintendo was a big company and had the funds to make, such a big game and make it good or make it fun, as but like, Crash was able to rival them, and they had just started, and like Sony had pretty much was only in their second year when they made their mascot able to rival as big a mascot as Mario and Sonic. But I mean, obviously it has more effect. Screw it, I'm not going back. I went too far into the level. I'll try to get a gem in some other level. But Crash was able to rival Mario, even with its much more linear, like hallway-like gameplay, compared to Mario 64, which definitely had more open areas. Let's see, but I do think that Mario 64 just hasn't aged as well as, See, I got all the boxes as far as I know of, but I've lost a life, so after getting a checkpoint, so I didn't get the thing. Let's see here. But Mario 64, whatever the case is, they're all still fun games. Even Sonic Adventures, as much as people like to say that's not good. But there's also a big following that says it is good still. And I do personally think that at least a similar gameplay style to Sonic Adventure is the definitive way to play a 3D Sonic game. Which I know that's also something that a lot of people say. But like, when it comes to the Sonic Adventure games, here I am talking about Sonic again. If you've seen the Untitled Team Gaming stuff, I talk about Sonic a lot because it's just my favorite stuff. It's appealing, and but like I actually didn't start out. Well, there goes the gem. Well, I think there's a special gem in here anyway. The stuff to unlock a path, so that wouldn't have got it anyway. Anyway, but I was just checking the lives there. I didn't grow up. The Sonic Adventure games were not the first ones I played. In fact, they weren't even the first 3D Sonic games I played. The first 3D Sonic game I ever played was Sonic Heroes, which I admit maybe a little bit of nostalgia keeps me liking that game because I know it's gotten kind of a mixed reputation over the years, along with the Sonic Adventure games.